Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and today I'll be working with a digi stamp from Polkadoodles. This one is actually from the Spellbinding Witches collection, and the little witch that I chose to work with is Cordelia. And I'm trying something that I've never actually done before, so I actually laser printed the digi stamp onto black cardstock and I foiled it. Now, in order to get the foiling to be prominent, I did have to bring the image into Photoshop and actually widen the width of the outline. That way there's more toner there, which increases the chances of actually picking up the foil when I run it through the laminator. So I did do a trial run of this, and printing it just straight as it comes did get some foiling, but it was very, very spotty, and it did have an interesting look, but I really wanted a very sort of crisp outline of the silver foil. And I think this turned out really, really well. So I know I'm not showing how to manipulate the image, but if there is a lot of interest in seeing that, I'll next time I do it, I'll capture some video of me editing in Photoshop and showing how to do that. So now I'm coloring in with my Prismacolor pencils, and this is so much fun and satisfying to color over black. It's just altogether, I think, different. It gives a very different look, and I'm still trying to do some shading, some highlighting. And in fact, where I started off was to just lay down some white where my highlight color is. You can even still see that on the witch's hat here, and that way I kind of have that blocked out so that I know where my highlights are, and I'm gonna go in with a darker color where I think the shadows are, and then go in with a lighter color where the highlights are. So really fun, and I found that you can color right over the foiling. It doesn't it doesn't flake it off or anything. So it is fairly easy to color in this image. So a lot of fun, and just something different. I think with these witches, it's kind of nice to get into that whole spooky kind of moody mode, and I think foiling onto black and coloring on black cardstock is really fun. And the nice thing is that with color pencils, you can really layer the color, and if you find that you put something down that's a little too dark, you can always go over it and lighten that up. Okay, so now I'm going over this with my pastels. So this is a set from Jane Davenport that was gifted to me by Spellbinders a little while ago to create some inspiration. And what this does is it actually helps to just fill in the black. A lot of times with color pencil, you kind of have some areas, unless you really burnish really hard, where you can still see the grain of the paper and a little bit of that black showing through. And I found that with the pastels, you can really get good coverage and make the image look a little bit more solid. Now, I don't have colors that match exactly my color pencils, and so I am gonna go over some of that pastel work again, just to get it to the color that I really want. And for the face, I don't have any pastel that is skin tone. So what I did was I just used white, and that just helps to just block out color in the black area. And then I went right back over it with my colored pencils. And so now to add just a little spooky, misty effect, I just used a little bit of pastel in the green to give that kind of mist at the bottom. And I'm going to use some Love from Lizzie's pinstripe stickers, just very, very thin. This is the thinnest sticker in this set, and I'm just going to run it along the two sides just to bring out some of that blue that I'm using as a highlight color in the image. And then the last thing I'll do is actually just put on my sentiment, which I already foiled using a hot foil set from Spellbinders. And you know, these images from Polkadoodles are fantastic because the nice thing about having digiprints is that you can do some manipulation of the image before you print it and color it or foil it, and that is also a really nice option is if you do have a laser printer or if you take it to a print shop to have it laser printed, you do have the option of applying transfer foil to it and having this really cool effect. So the eyes to me weren't standing out so much, so what I did was I took a metallic silver pen to draw that in again, and then I dotted it with a black gel pen. So I think now the eyes read a lot better, where before it was just silver foiled. So here's a close-up look of my final card, and I think it turned out really well. It's the first time I'm trying this foiling and coloring on black cardstock, and I think I'll be doing it more. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you'd like to catch new videos as I post them, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Thanks again, and until my next video, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!